Hey, what's going on, guys? This is real estate broker Michael Watkins with Cashback Realty here again. And today we're going to talk about Zillow's multi-million-dollar meltdown.
Don't get you, boy. I'm beating my best, I know. Feeling the buzz, living my life. Dancing, let's make some noise.
So if you're in the real estate industry or you're affiliated in any way with real estate, you're probably aware of what happened over the past week regarding Zillow announcing that they're shutting down their iBuying sector of their corporation, which is essentially fix and flip business, right? Zillow decided that they were going to get into the fix and flip business, the renovation business, buying homes, fixing them up, and selling them back. And those of us in the real estate industry, if you're a real estate agent, if you're a broker, if you're an investor, you know that Zillow has essentially been earning revenue on the backs of other real estate professionals, namely listing agents and listing brokers, right? They turn around and sell our own listing leads back to us. Most of those homes come from real estate agents and brokers who worked really hard to get those listings. They get put on the MLS and then they get proliferated out into Zillow, who then turns around and sells those leads to other agents. Now, to be fair, Zillow is not the only player in this domain. There are other companies like Open Door, there's OfferPad, there's Redfin, but a lot of folks are of the opinion that Zillow was basically trying to monopolize the market and manipulate it to their benefit. Look at the homes that are all listed as owned by Zillow. Look at this. See this? You scroll down here and you'll notice that their homes are the ones that are showcased owned by Zillow, owned by Zillow, owned by Zillow. And listen, it's their platform. No one's going to begrudge them for showcasing their own properties first. But look at this. Have you ever seen this before? It's because they own in excess of 9,000 properties, right? That they're going to turn around and now liquidate. Here's the quote from their CEO, Richard Barton. "We've determined the unpredictability in forecasting home prices far exceeds what we anticipated and continue to scale Zillow offers. The company's home buying program would result in too much earnings and balance sheet volatility." So in plain English, what that means is that we can't use an algorithm, which is what Zillow was using, to determine what they should buy homes at and predict what 3 to 6 months out that home would then sell for. So like I said, those of you who have been on Zillow before, this isn't new. This algorithm system that Zillow's been using is not new. If you've ever looked at the price of a home and looked right below it, or the price of your own home in case you wanted to get like an estimate, in this case, they call it a Zestimate, right? And you can see it right here. This is what Zillow's been using. And like I said, to be fair to Zillow, they've been around for a long time. They've compiled a database of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of data sets that allow them to compare home prices in different markets. And that's how they come up with this Zestimate that they've been using. But in my humble opinion, guys, as a real estate broker, I can tell you that this estimate has never been as accurate as getting a BPO from an actual real estate broker or an actual appraisal. Folks call me sometimes and say, hey, the Zestimate on my house says this. I checked it on Zillow. The fact that they're in the hot water they're in now and having to liquidate, thousands of homes gives you an idea of how reliable that is and how much stock you can put in that. Take a look at this news report and then I'll get into why you should care about this.
Anyone looking for a new home in South Florida knows that the market's red hot. Tonight, we've learned real estate tech giant Zillow isn't just selling off homes it owns in Palm Beach County.
WPTV News Channel 5's Matt Sesling reports Zillow's also looking to dump homes on the Treasure Coast. The real estate website Zillow has had its eye on St. Lucie County for a while. Now Zillow is ditching homes it owns, ending their house flipping business. Among them, this home, listed at $414,900. Records indicate Zillow bought it 2 months ago for $404,000. Currently, Zillow on its site lists about 20 homes it owns in St. Lucie County for sale, similar to the list in Palm Beach County. Real estate expert Ken Johnson at FAU says while Zillow says it's because of labor and supply chain issues, Zillow may be expecting a drop in home prices.
I think this signals that they have a lot of information and they know we're near the peak of the current housing cycle. You do not want to be buying when housing prices are about to flatten out or perhaps go down.
Johnson says if there is a downturn, South Florida home values likely will hold up better than other areas.
So just to give you an idea of the scale at which they intended to enter the market, their original plan was to buy 5,000 homes per month by the year 2024. And as of September of this year, Zillow was still buying homes at higher than market average, $65,000 more in September, which is jaw-dropping. Real estate is one of the best investments you can make, but we saw what happened in 2007, 2006. This is part of the reason, not the reason, but part of the reason why that bubble burst. Home prices don't go up 10, 15, 20% in a year. You will realize appreciation in the range of 3 to 5%, but 10, 15, 20% in a year is not sustainable. Real estate simply does not appreciate that rapidly. And for a major company like Zillow to think this was somehow something that they could profit on is just, it's irresponsible. And as reported by this Wired.com article, they were planning a takeover of the market, right? Some even argue that their goal was to be able to get so large that they could manipulate the market. And to some degree, this is going to have a huge impact on the market. If you're someone who's not in the real estate industry and you're wondering, well, why should I care? Right? I'm just a regular homeowner, or, I'm someone who's looking to buy in the market. Why you should care is 9 out of 10 of the homes that Zillow currently has in its portfolio, they overpaid for. All right, that's number one. Number two, most of these homes, they're gonna sell to huge conglomerates, right? They're selling these homes at 200-300 homes at a time to huge companies like Blackstone, to other companies maybe like even Redfin or Open Door. So they're gonna try to liquidate them in bulk. If you're a seller, imagine you're someone in that neighborhood that has a home that maybe you wanna sell, right? Maybe your home is worth $450, right? You're listing it for $450, and then here comes Zillow with 15, 20, or 25 homes in your market that they just wanna offload. They don't care about making a profit on it. What do you think that's gonna do to your home value? This is why you should care, whether you're a buyer or a seller. When huge conglomerates like this come in and start to dictate what home values are, right? Not regular consumers, regular buyers and sellers who organically go out looking for homes and keep the real estate market as profitable as it has been over the last 50, 60, 70 years. Because listen, real estate is cyclical. Real estate goes up and down every 8 to 12 years. You'll have ebbs and flows in real estate. However, and you can see here from this graph, real estate appreciates. It's one of the best investments you can make, period, full stop. However, once these big conglomerates start coming in and buying up hundreds of homes at a time and dumping hundreds of homes at a time, you need to be concerned. Collectively, as quote unquote iBuyers, they're less than 10% of the market. So now they only have a minimal impact on the real estate industry and on the market. But what about when they get to 20% of the market, 25% of the market? Then you or I will not be able to dictate what home values are worth. A Zillow or an Open Door or an OfferPad or any of these companies can come into a market like they did in Phoenix and just dictate what the market is doing. It affects every single one of us, and this is why I think it's important for you guys to pay attention to it. I will be bringing you updates as Zillow tries to unload these 9,000 or 10,000 properties that they have across the country. They own a lot of property here in South Florida, so I'll keep you guys posted. If you found this content helpful, guys, don't forget to like, share it with someone you think might find value in it, subscribe. I'm trying to get to the next milestone of 1,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.